Hey guys, I'm gonna back here from that video, guys. Welcome back to episode of my Madden Noclipped series. We Noclipped inside and outside stadiums in Madden 26. Today we have the basic Canopy. I'm gonna butcher the everlasting name of this. Yeah, I know how to say it. I always butcher it. Anyway, we got the basic stadium here. We got the basic stadium here, and wowzers, is this not complete at all. I did not realize how bad this was. If you guys seen my traditional stadium, the one I uploaded the last time I talked about, relocation stadiums, and by the way, we are going to go through all of them. I kind of took a second off on this series because I was doing the statue series. But we are going to get back to doing this and kind of, looking at all this stuff that we did miss. We still have a bunch of stadiums to do. We did all 32 team stadiums, but we have location stadiums. We have other stadiums from other, venues and stuff like that. So we'll look at that in the, future videos. But we were just doing a statue series, and you guys have not checked out that series, make sure you check it out. But definitely not that detailed in this stadium, but it does have an ambulance, which is cool because that's kind of like a nod to the old stadiums back in the day that would have ambulances and stuff in them. So that's a cool concept. We do have like a little vendor area right here. It looks like we have a trash can with actual stuff on it, not like very bad PNG files, which some of these are. Okay, this is very weird how this is set up. And also, what is that image? Normally, they'll have stuff like, football games on the TV or something, or Mercedes-Benz Stadium. They love doing that. For some reason, that's not the case with this one. So, very interesting stadium. It is a void stadium, by the way, in case you're wondering. It is void. But it's not even a complete void stadium. Like, they didn't do any of this outside stuff. This is the same crap that we saw with the Ravens Stadium, where for the first time ever, they didn't even put in the time and effort to go through the other back end of it, which is such a weird concept because, this is stuff like Madden 19, they would do this, and it made sense in Madden 19. It was Madden 19, okay? Like, it was 6 years ago. 7 years ago at this point. This is now Madden 26, and we're still seeing this. But what's weird is Madden 25 didn't have this problem. Madden 25 was detailed as all get out. Madden 24 was detailed. Madden 23, 22 was the best Madden when it came to outside maps and stuff. So, I don't know why we are, losing detail 26. I said before, I think it's because of the Switch 2 has to run this game, so they want to make sure it's as, detailed as possible, but also keep in mind that the Switch 2 is not going to be able to handle a crazy, immersive situation. So, well, at 60 FPS, right? So, also keep that in mind, the Switch 2 has to run this game at 30 FPS, but eventually they want to get to 60 FPS, so I'm assuming they're making it less powerful, so eventually they can get this to 60 FPS on the Switch 2. But that's why they kind of toned down the worlds a little bit and didn't really complete as much detail as they can. Now, at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter. When you're on the field, you see exactly what you need to see, right? You don't see anything crazy, and you don't see anything less. It's just, I don't know. I'm always a stickler for it, especially because I do the series, for a little extra details, I love when video games add in Easter eggs, when video games go out of the way to do stuff. We know that EA doesn't work on gameplay, so it would be nice to kind of, see them work on other things. So this is another cool factor here, and this is not in every stadium. You can actually see the field from this week. Now, that sounds stupid and well, yeah, obviously, bro. Most obvious take of the world. But that's not the case with most stadiums. Most stadiums, they just reflect something else when you look at them. So, you see right here how it reflects a random field that's not there? That's what normally you see when you're looking through glass in any type of Madden suite. This actually has the field, which I think is a really cool concept and actually gives a little bit more realism to it. Again, that's the whole point of Madden. Madden is a simulator to try to realistically simulate football. And the more you take out of the realism of it, the more you take out of the realistic values, the less it becomes fun, in my opinion. You know, I like to really think, and I guess a lot of people do too, when you're playing this game for the concept of you're trying to, like, you're an actual GM. Like, you're an actual fantasy football owner creating, an absolute unit, right? Anyway, guys, tell me down below your thoughts and opinions. Make sure to like and comment down below. I'll see you guys next one.